much. Next, we have our amazing artist, Butterflymush, Andrea. I'm going to put in the bio, but thank you so much, Andrea, for being part of this project.
Hi, everyone. I'm Andrea, she, her.
And I'm TD. Sorry, I just wanted to help introduce what we're getting into right now, which is talking about the scope of the project, which includes these amazing murals by our amazing artist Butterflymush here, which are hung IRL right now at the Love Gallery, Paperboy Prince's Gallery in Bushwick on Myrtle. And they include artists, or they include these amazing figures and icons from the sex worker rights liberation movement and from gay liberation. We have Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera, whose radical anti-police activism led to the first Pride and ignited the gay liberation movement. We have Mary Jones, a legendary old pro and trans hustler. We have Lorena Borjas, the mother of the trans Latinx community in Queens, who passed away last year due to COVID. We have Leilene Polanco, whose tragic death galvanized our community, and we're lucky to also have Melania Brown, her sister, to say some words later. And then we have Yang Song, another victim of police harassment and sex work criminalization, who Ron Kim had brought up, whose death during an NYPD Vice sting sparked the founding of Red Canary Song and fights against gentrification in Queens, against police raids and spas, and the rest of migrant sex workers. And I just wanted to, bring Butterfly into the conversation so that we could talk about like the process of what it was like for you to like research and, you know, create these beautiful pieces of art. So I would love to hear about your experience as the artist of this project.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. And so the experience was just was a very personal one because I don't usually work on portraits of people. I just recently started doing that. And it all started with the portrait I did of Marsha P. Johnson last year. I really felt it was important to honor her during Pride and remind people that Pride wasn't always what we have today with the, you know, carnival and the party. It was a riot, and it was very reminiscing of like what was going on in the streets during the summer with the Black Lives Matter movement. So it was important for me to kind of remind the world of who Marsha P. Johnson was. And then when I was working on the other portraits as well, I almost go into like this meditative state where I just think about that person's life and what it meant, and you know what they did with their lives. And obviously these people, the three women were iconic for the LGBTQ movement and the sex worker movement. And then we have our three fallen angels who, you know, in one way or another, their lives, like losing them is not going to go in vain because we're going to continue to fight for sex worker rights. I myself am I hate saying former sex worker because once a sex worker, always a sex worker. And it's really important to me to be able to be a part of something this important in our community, because this is the one community that has always taken me in. So to be able to work on this mural was really, really special. And I hope you guys can all get to see it in person, pass by and check it out because it's amazing.
Yeah, I also want to like shout out all the amazing like New York elements in it. You know, we have Stonewall Inn, we have, you know, defund Vice and abolish ICE. We have all these angels, and you know, we had actually been really inspired by your Statue of Liberty with all the cash, because you know, New York is run. Yeah, we're the center of the universe, you know, all the cash flows through here.
Right.
And yeah, a lot of it is through the hands of sex workers. And I also wanted to bring some significance to the amazing signs that you added in with 40th Road and Roosevelt Avenue. Although that's actually an imaginary intersection, I like to think that it would have
It's
been
aesthetic as well.
No, I love it because I like to think that that's where like Lorena Borjas and Yang Song could have like met in a parallel universe if, you know, like fate hadn't happened the way it had. But yeah, I really think that you did such a great job honoring all of these amazing women.
Thank you.
And yeah, we are so grateful to have you on this project. So everyone download and pass by the art in Bushwick and scan the QR code and support all these amazing artists and orgs behind this work. Yeah, so without further ado, I'm going to sort of sashay into the zine reading portion. We have some amazing people who are here to share their work. And I just wanted to kind of give y'all an outline because we're going to be here, but don't worry, it's all going to be amazing for a little while. But I wanted to first give Laylene's sister, Melania, some time to speak, and then we'll go into some poetry readings. We have some art to present, some discussions, some videos that honor more sex worker advocates and activists in our space, and then some orgs and elected officials who want to share some of their perspectives and analysis and their support for the sex worker movement. All right, so let's see, Melania.